Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to today's Thursday live stream. After a long time, 2 Thursdays back to back. Feels good. Let me just see if I can see the comments. Yes, hi Ranjit, hi Pushkar, Ankit, Jeevan, Somitra, Pranav. Hello everyone. Yes. So we are going to have some very interesting insights today. It is about technical analysis that we are going to kickstart through, no doubt about that. But some interesting and super interesting points that are coming up our way today in today's technical analysis part. We'll also talk about some economy related stuff as usual, and then we will go ahead and do our stock related discussion for sure. Um, why wearing sweatshirt? Is it cold? Asks Raviji. Actually, shall I tell you the real reason or fake reason? I'll tell you the real reason. We are family, right? The shirt that you can see here is was looking very bad on camera, and I didn't want to wear formal. I was bored of changing into formals, so I just said sweatshirt will serve the purpose. I just turned on the AC, put up a sweatshirt, done. Nothing. That's the real reason. Nothing else. It's not at all cold. It's very hot here. All right. Gunashekar says, Vanakkam. Vivek says, 19,000 all time high. Will it be tested? Exactly all these things we are going to discuss today. So, shall we start? Start right away. I'll put on the StreamYard and let me present my screen. All right. I'll put up Nifty. Let's start with some basics. I'll just close off the pivot. Acha, first and foremost, if you remember, I'm just stopping the screen share for a minute. If you remember last Thursday when we discussed during our live stream as to what could be the potential target for Nifty in the coming few days, do you remember? I had also told you you can write down these levels because I did certain important points discussion, and then I said I feel that really this is possible. If you can tell me in the comment section, I want to test your memory. I told you a level which I said that I think this level can be the very first level that we can achieve. I feel really happy about it. So let me see if you can remember this or not. Kya baat hai? Ravi ji is saying 18,300, 400. Ankit is saying 18,200, 18,200 to 18,300. Absolutely, that is what we have discussed. And it means that all these are sincere learners who have been attending without fail. Thursday's live stream are for that, right? We must understand where the markets is headed, what are the expected levels, and as I always say, it's not necessary that every single time whatever my analysis is, it will be correct, is not what I'm saying. But absolutely, I mean, feels good that whenever we do some sort of analysis and it does hold true, definitely feels good, no doubt about that. And if you have seen the level that we had discussed, 18,200 to 18,300 is what we were saying, and Nifty today is at 18,255. So based on whatever we have discussed in the previous Thursday session, now let us continue further based on the similar base that what is possible. Can Nifty continue its rally from here? Will it slow down? Will it go in the opposite direction? Will we see some profit booking or not? So exactly for that, let me quickly share my screen and then we'll start our analysis. All right. So here we have the Nifty chart. So first and foremost, some key points. Nifty is in the bullish super trend. So all in all is good right now. If you know about this bearish super trend, base level is around 17,500. If it goes below that, the Raviji, what happened? I said that I'm just wearing this sweatshirt for a different reason and I've started sneezing. What happened? I don't know. Anyway, uh, 17,500 is the level below which the trend will turn bearish, but as of now seems good. The super trend is showing bullish signal. Now let me come to a very important point, and which is about the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, we have discussed about this so many times. Just in case if someone is new to the channel, one of my pretty old videos, almost I think I'd done that during COVID in 2020. I'd done the video. Pooja, if you can search the video for Fibonacci retracement, FIBONACCI, Fibonacci retracement, you can see, check out for the video, and please paste the link of that video in the description, in the chat section, sorry, so that people will understand. Right now, what we have to do is that we have to first understand that there was a downtrend which was going, and from there it started its up move. Okay, this was a high, a lower high, again a lower high, again a lower high, a lower high, and all these were followed by lows, lower lows, and lower lows. Right now, this is the first hint. Okay, here you can see. Let me just. What happened? Acha. Many lines drawn, I guess. Okay, let me just draw the line again. Fair enough. So now the point that I was mentioning, high, low, and high. So this was the, let me just clear the cup and handle also for a minute. Okay. Now if you see here, this is a crucial level, and this is again our 17,776, 77 mark, whatever is it. I'll just actually take it to the exact level. This comes to 17,777, you can say, maybe. Okay, now why this level? Why is this level I'm talking about? Reason is pretty simple. If you can see here, from this level till here, we were seeing a continuous lower highs pattern. Okay, and even if you see here, we were in a lower lows pattern. Okay, now this was the high which was not supposed to be broken if the trend were to remain same. When will the trend reverse? This was the high. Please understand, I'm talking about a very, very, very important point. How can we understand trend reversals is the point that we're discussing right now. This is super duper important discussion. Okay, so anyone who is doing anything else right now, I would request that you would actually keep that aside, focus 100%, because that is a very important point that I'm trying to discuss right now, as to how can we understand whether the trend has changed or not. Okay, so whenever we see high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and this was the last possible lower high, correct? Ideally, what should have happened is that it should have gone down somewhere from here, somewhere from, let us say, 17,400, 500. It should have reversed. Did it? No, it did not. In fact, it crossed this. It did see some retracement, but from here, in fact, it has bounced up. Are you getting me? Yes. Now, this 17,777 will now remain as a very, very, very crucial support. Earlier, it would have acted as a resistance. Now, this will be like a rock solid support, according to me. Okay. I hope you have understood the reason. This was the high which was broken. It did see some retest, and now we are seeing a bounce. If you have done my technical analysis 2.0 course, I've discussed about this in detail, about what do we mean by a retest and a bounce, and we can see a classic case of a retest and bounce from here. Okay. Now, if this be so, we have to understand how much has it bounced and what could be the potential pause after this. That is the next question that we are discussing, right? So from here, we are going to do a Fibonacci test. This was the high that we had made. This is the low point that we can see, and I'm going to extend this. Now you can see here the 61.8% retracement, which is an important retracement. It's a very important retracement. That has also been honored. Okay, and in fact, today it has shown a good candle, and even RSI is standing pretty tall. I know it is at a little bit higher level. It is above 70. I know that, but we are going to discuss about it. Don't worry. But the very fact that it has closed above the 61.8% level, this is a very, very, very positive sign. If you remember, I had also done a video on understanding when can we say that, okay, market has bottomed out, and when can we move towards a new all-time high kind of a situation, right? In that, we had discussed either 61.8 can be a very important Fibonacci level. Right now, have we ticked that off? Yes, 61.8 has been ticked off. Very important level has been ticked off. Second important, we say 66%. So we say 2/3 of the fall should be recovered. Okay, now how much is 2/3 of the fall? Let's check that. So if we see here, this level is what? 18,870. Okay, now let's see this level, 18,870, and this is 18,827. So let's ignore the balance points. From 18,800, it has gone down to 16,800. Again, everyone focus. From 18,800 level, it has gone down to 16,800 level. So that's roughly 2,000 points. Are you with me? We saw a 2,000 points downfall. Now, what we have to do is the 2,000 points that we saw as, the 2,000 points fall that we saw, we have to calculate two-third of that. Okay, that will come to 680 something, I guess. 2,000 cut two-third. Two-third nahi kya hai? I counted one-third, sorry. 600 would be one-third something. So 1,333. We will add this. Okay, this is two-third points. So basically 2,000 ka, if there is a downfall, we have to check whether, whatever is the downfall, we have to calculate whether two-third of that has been recovered or not. Two-third is pretty close to 61.8%. We did check that. Now we are checking specifically for 66%. That is two-third, right? So 2,000 into two-third comes to 1,333. We'll just add 16,800, which was the bottommost point that we saw. That comes to 18,133. That is where approximately closer to that we opened, and we have closed above that, which is 18,255. If that be so, I'm stopping sharing my screen so that I just get to read your comments as well. So everyone pay attention. If I'm saying that number one, 61.8 our Fibonacci level should be honored. Number two, 66% recovery should be seen. If that be so, then there is a great possibility that we might see an all-time high coming up. And that is what we had discussed about the Nifty going nearing to at least 18,800, 19,000 in the coming few, whatever, I don't know, months or what, but possible, right? So please mark this level. 18,133 is one important level that we have to look at, because that is a two-third level. Second important level, the Fibonacci level of 61.8, that comes approximately, again, so 18,100 basically. Everyone, two important levels you have to write down. One is 18,100 level, because that is somewhere between 18,097 and 18,133. Okay, we are just rounding it off to 18,100. I'm not an intraday trader, so I don't bother about 5, 10, 20 points here and there. So I'm just rounding it off for remembering purpose. 18,100 is a solid support. If that is broken, second solid support that I told you about, the trend changer, that is 17,767.80. Easier to remember, 17,777, 17,777. That can be the second important support level, right? So I hope everyone is absolutely clear till here. Oh, did I just forget to share my screen? I think I did in the last 1 or 2 seconds, but it's okay. Two levels. I hope everyone has fitted these levels in your minds. Now let's come to the second important point. Second important point is about a chart pattern. So let me again share my screen. If I have not, 1 minute. Share screen. An important chart pattern coming up. Last time I showed that to you, but today, last time I had just drawn it. Today we will try and understand it with the help of an actual, how we actually draw it. So here, yes, you can see our head and shoulder pattern, right? So if I see your head and shoulder pattern, let's say I'm taking it from here. This is the left shoulder, correct? This is the head. And this is the right shoulder. Okay, very clearly visible. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is an inverted head and shoulder pattern, and this was the last Thursday that where we had discussed. I see big strength in Nifty coming up. I see that it can go to around 18,200, 300 levels, and that is the point from where Nifty has seen good amount of rally. Now if you see here, I'm trying to understand what could be the possible target based on this head and shoulder pattern. So this is where I have to put it to, and this comes to 18,880, whatever. So 18,800 levels is possible from here. So I hope everyone is absolutely clear till here. If that be so, let me take you to some sort of weekly analysis as well, because daily analysis, of course, we have to do, but on a daily candlestick, we have to do, but also we have to do analysis on a weekly candlestick time frame. Now, if you see here, MACD has just crossed over in the weekly time frame. So again, definitely a positive sign. And one more point that I would want to show you is about the RSI. Now, on a weekly time frame, if you see here, let me just zoom out further. 72 RSI has easily hit if it has seen good strength. Okay, here you can see 2, 3, 70 is what we have seen so many times. And right now, where are we? We are somewhere around 59.39. So I do see a possibility that in next few weeks we can see RSI touching the levels of 70, from where it may either halt, go move a little bit higher to maybe 75, 79 levels. But if that be so, from 60 to 70 or 80 can also be a good run, and which may see that the all-time high that I'm talking about, possibility, the magic figure that we saw right now, 18,888, whatever, that can also be done. Or possibility number two, the actual magic figure 19,000 can also be touched, right? So this was it majorly about the technical analysis part. We do keep on discussing about the uptrend, downtrend, but there is stability, 100% stability in one thing. Answers, please. Stability, compulsory stability in one thing. What is that? कोई आंसर नहीं कर रहा. Likes. Pranav has understood it. Likes, please. 1200. This is also one new trend that I'm observing. The moment I say likes, there are some drops in concurrent viewers. कि चलो अभी आगे का 30 seconds time pass होगा. 30 seconds of my valuable time I don't want to waste on this live stream. So after these 30 seconds are done, then I will join back again. Don't do that. See, last Thursday also we had discussed this, that teacher bunking live streams unnecessarily nahi hota hai. I mean, I've been traveling like a lot, and whenever I'm in Pune, I have never ever missed a Thursday live stream. So whatever little effort I'm taking, I feel that yes, likes to bante hai. In fact, I would also want to ask for your suggestion. Let me take a pause here, because like I said, we all are family, especially our Thursday live stream family. Ravi ji saying students bunking likes now. I know, man. Everyone, 1200 people are watching, 350 फुकट असतं रे, काय कशाला चिंगूसगिरी करायची. It's absolutely free of cost. Jineet is saying this is the only lecture where I come without being late. क्या बात है. Thank you, Jineet. So 2-3 important things. Let me just ask you. Whatever analysis I did right now, how many of you are agreeing with this, or do you have a different perspective on that? Let me understand your view as well. Ranjit ji saying like index to touch 1000 trend is strong. Or maybe you're saying 1000 points rally. If that be so, kya baat hai? Only lecture where I force my bestie to join before time. Kya baat hai, Varun? I think I should share your chat, man. It's a very, very important chat. Kahan ho tum, Varun? Yes. See, Varun is saying only lecture where I force my bestie to join before time. So I think this is also a request from my side. For those who have been viewing my Thursday live streams since a long time, on an average, 2,000 people used to be there on our Thursday live stream. And what I'm seeing in the last few Thursday live streams, it has dropped. Right now it's 1200. So we are like almost at 60% of where we used to be. We need a good retracement. Like Nifty is touching all-time high, we have to touch the previous highs, right? So if you want our viewership has to go to all-time high, then you should ask your friends, your family members to join our Thursday live streams. It's just once a week, and that is an opportunity, I feel, where you can just get updates in a wrap up in 1 week, whatever has happened, what can happen. So I feel at least ask 1 or 2 of your friends to join our live stream, Thursday live stream, without fail. And I hope those who have joined our YouTube community group, did you get yes, Ravi ji saying 60% fall in CRR viewership. मैं मेरा गम मेरे फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ तो बांट सकती हूँ, और किसके साथ बांटूंगी? Of course there is 60% fall in CRR viewership at Thursday live streams. Something is terribly wrong. So it's your responsibility. We all have to take this effort. We have to tell our friends and family members to join, and that is the reason why we have even started this community. Pooja, if you can share the link of the community again, and if you can even pin the link of the community, WhatsApp community, just in case if you don't know about what is this, we had discussed about it in the previous Thursday live stream. It's about just receiving a notification of any live stream or any important video that I've done on YouTube, any important community post that I've posted on YouTube. So nothing else will be there. Anything, any important updates related to uh, our YouTube channel will be posted on the WhatsApp community, right? So Pooja, please share the link of our WhatsApp YouTube community here so that everyone can be benefited from this, right? Manish, मला टॉन्ट मारणं कोणी सोडणारच नाही आयुष्यात. Manish is saying viewership dropped because teacher bunked classes. असं टोचून बोला तुम्ही मला. Okay, this is like, अच्छा ठीक है, चलो अभी क्या, अपना टाइम आएगा मैन. It's okay, चलो ठीक है. No worries, no worries. Okay. Ranjit ji saying with 4.39 million subscribers, you are the best, no other near you. Thank you for that. But I feel that whatever analysis I'm making, if it reaches 1,000, good. If it reaches 2,000, more the merrier, right? 3,000, 4,000, why not? More and more people will be benefited. It's a free Thursday live stream, right? एडमिशन फी फ्री कर दो. कौन सा पैसा भरना पड़ता है यहाँ पे? एडमिशन तो फ्री है. कमेंट करना है तो you need a membership, and that too, what someone only told me, if you do a super chat of like 40 rupees or whatever, that's the bare minimum thing I think, then without having a membership also you can chat. चलो मैं ही बता रही हूँ आपको, without having YouTube membership you can also paste a chat. So और क्या चाहिए? It's free, it's not paid. अरे रवि जी, 399 फ्री का सवाल ही नहीं. That's what I'm saying, that you can attend free of cost. If you want to chat something, you can do a super chat. That's like $40 for a super chat. बस और क्या है? All right. Sai says Nifty looked short term overbought, but it surpassed the 18,200 level with ease today, hinting more upside. Hence, the analysis makes perfect meaning. Thank you for that. Vivek ji is saying my channel showed 19,000 being touched around first, and unless the channel breaks, there should be a downtrend after that. All right. Okay, now which sector shall rally the most? Okay, I'll also share some important analysis. Two sectors which have clearly outperformed in this rally. One is infrastructure sector, and second is banking sector. Okay, you want to tell me the reasons, huh? Important point I'm asking. Everyone has to pay attention and tell me the reasons. One is infrastructure sector, one is banking sector. That has seen these two sectors being outperforming our Nifty. And if I talk about two sectors which have underperformed, one is IT and one is pharma. Can you see a common thread? Why these two sectors, IT and banks, have outperformed, and why these two sectors, that is IT and pharma, have underperformed? Rajesh is saying government capex plans. Absolutely. For infrastructure especially, government capex plans have played a very, very important role. 100% you are right. Raviji is saying banking, HDFC merger and bank results. Okay. Jinit is saying budget. Okay. Vivek is saying export is down. Okay. Domestic is good, is Vivek says. Okay. So our industry, our economy is doing good. Now, if I combine that with what Jerry and Subramanyam are saying, I think specialties chemicals also is underperforming. Totally agreed, Ashwin. So I think, okay, this is also US IT inflation impact is what Soumitra says. Ranjit is saying economy is doing well, credit growth, IT pharma ran during COVID times is what Samir says. Absolutely. So I think this is also a very important point, that IT and pharma were the two sectors which had seen a very big run up during COVID and corrected. Now combined with that, we can see that US economy is not performing that well. and those sectors which have a direct relation to the US economy. So for example, IT is a sector which is absolutely dependent. Not I can't say dependent as such, totally not dependent, but a big chunk of their revenues comes from US and Europe. These both these economies are not at all performing well, right? So it's very very important that we understand that these two sectors will, this is my understanding, okay, I may be wrong, but I'm making a statement. I feel that IT and pharma may still not perform well in the short term until and unless we see some sorts of recovery from the US sector, from the overall US economy. And I'm sure everyone has seen what has happened yesterday. Who can tell me how much was the increase in the basis points if you are following US economy action also? That is the only point in our economy analysis today. So I would just wrap it up just like that. How many basis points increase in the key rates, Fed rates? If you can tell me. We saw that yesterday. Absolutely. 25 basis points. Everyone is correct. Ginny, Subramaniam, Sai, Varun, Ranjit, Vivek, everyone. Yes, Samir also. Yes. So 25 basis points is the increase. So again, understand more and more interest rates, more and more Fed rates are going to increase. They are trying to curb inflation, no doubt about that. But the banking crisis is still going to be heated up if the interest rates are kept on rising, right? So I don't see any sorts of recovery signs coming up from USA. But at the same time, if I'm talking about the Indian economy, did you see the GST collection number in the month of April? I think that number came up like 2-3 days ago. It's again almost at an all-time high. It is crazy to see how our economy is growing. GST numbers are fantastic. Bank credit growths are doing very well. NPAs are pretty much at lower levels. Overall, infra spending is very high. So, all in all, what I can see is our economy is not really being affected by whatever is happening in the US. Only those sectors which are a little bit more dependent has these will be impacted, right? Something like IT and pharma. So I personally feel that if Nifty were to rally further from this level, still I believe that IT and infra and banks, I'm repeating, if Nifty were to rally from this level to the all-time high level, if all these bad things keep on happening in US, Europe, I still believe that it will again be infra and banks which will lead the rally and which may take Nifty to higher and higher levels. And I hope you understand the reason why I have chosen one company out of these two sectors, either from the infrastructure sector or from the banking sector, for our pro investor members this month, right? Uh, for those who are the pro investor members, I hope you are checking out the community tab post. I've already posted the stock of the month for the month of May in our community tab post. If you have joined our pro investor membership on our website rachanaranade.com, then I'm also discussing about which is the stock of the month in the community tab of our website, right? And the video should ideally be released tomorrow, but today there was a power cut for a long time. So maybe if the editor takes one more day, so there may be a slight delay of one day this time. So trying my level best to release it by tomorrow night. Worst case scenario, day after tomorrow, right? And super excited. It's an in-depth analysis as usual, 100%. I'm sure you'll be loving the analysis of that company. And again, I hope I'm making it very clear why I feel that it should be infra and banking again, which should lead the economy from the forefront and which may take our indices to the higher and higher levels, right? So, Pooja, if you can just paste the link. Yes, she has. So, just in case if your pro investor membership has expired, or if you want to take the annual membership without having the hustle to renew every single month, then you can just do that by clicking on the link which Pooja has pasted right now. And needless to say, you can get still, anyways, it is at a discount as compared to our YouTube monthly membership. So this is comparatively lower. Plus, if you use the coupon code CARRYT, you can get an additional 5% discount. And this discount is not applicable only for our Pro Investor membership, but for any course which is available on our website. So that's a special coupon code for you all watching our Thursday live streams, right? Okay, Varun has given the exact number. GST collection is 1.87 lakh crore. That's an amazing level, right? Chalo. So one last point before I would move on to our chats for today. I hope you did watch my live stream on Mankind Pharma as well. And I had told you that 2 out of 5 accounts I will apply. I did apply and I did get an allotment. Reason is very simple. The retail portion got undersubscribed, but the overall subscription for this IPO was around 15 times. So it'll be interesting to watch how the IPO performs. So whenever it gets listed, I'll definitely share my analysis once again, right? क्या बात है? New members joining today. Gurujar Astha, then Pratiksha, Bismaya, and Vivek all have become our channel members today. Kya baat hai? All right. Coming to our Rajesh has also joined. Now coming to our super chats for the day. Jubin Juneja, your views on HDFC Bank today observed cup and handle breakout with good volumes on daily chart or weekly chart. I can see inverse head and shoulder pattern with MACD crossover. I like these sorts of analysis. This shows that student is just not asking your views on HDFC Bank, please. Jubin is saying, I also have done my homework and I just want you to do a cross check for my analysis. I like these sorts of analysis, right? So I'll share my screen right away. Just allow a minute. So he's saying cup and handle, then inverse head and shoulder, MACD. Chalo, theek hai. Let me share my screen. We have the chart for HDFC Bank. First, let me go on to the daily pattern. Absolutely. If you can see here, this is clearly a cup and handle pattern being formed. So, sorry. One. Hey. Sorry, 1 minute. All right. So this is like the cup. This is like the handle. And this is being broken. Okay. There was a false breakout, but that has also been taken care of. Okay. So if that be so, the possible target based on cup and handle pattern. Again, see, whenever I'm saying using the word target, I hope all are my regular channel viewers. This is nowhere even close to a recommendation. We are understanding charts. We are doing our own analysis. Everyone has to take their individual calls whether you want to invest in this stock or not. So everyone be very, very clear about this. No recommendations on this channel. Okay. If that be so, as per the cup and handle pattern, it has the capacity to go to 1841 level. And he's also saying about one more chart. One more chart he said on a weekly basis, I guess, inverse head and shoulder pattern. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा अपने को, if this is what you're seeing, left shoulder maybe, the head and the right shoulder, if that be so, pretty much close to an inverted head and shoulder pattern. And based on this, if I were to take a target based on inverted head and shoulder pattern on a weekly time frame, it comes to around 2100. So 1800 to 2100. This could be 1800 in a comparatively near term, and in a comparative medium term, it could be around 2100 levels, right? So good analysis. Who was that? I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Kidhar gaya? Jubin. Good analysis. I like the type of analysis you did. A learning for everyone. Do your homework. If you do so, you will have a better clarity about what sort of charts are seen, right? Your views on HUL, Infi, Balaji Amines, ICICI, RVNL. Arre baap re. HUL, fundamentally strong stock. Infi, as I mentioned right now, overall IT space not performing well, would want to stay away from that. Balaji Amines, absolutely, you have to be really patient in overall overall in the specialty chemical space. Not bad fundamentally, but you'll have to be patient. ICICI doing very well. And as I mentioned, banking sector is a sector which I am bullish on. Based on our Indian economy and based on the overall performance of the banking sector. RVNL, not bad. Hitesh is asking, is this the right time to average Aarti Industries and CDSL? Hitesh, rather than averaging any underperforming stocks right now, what I am doing right now, I'll tell you. So for example, for me also, Jubilant is one of the stocks which is there in my portfolio. Last few weeks, or I can say almost last month, it has performed pretty well. But still, rather, if I have some more funds, rather than putting money additionally in Jubilant and averaging it, I'm waiting for a further up move in that, and then I might do some sort of averaging. But right now, I'm betting more on infra and banking. So that's the reason why I'm not averaging in other stocks which are there in my portfolio. I gave an example of Jubilant. I don't have CDSL in my portfolio, but even if I had, I would not have averaged. I would have put that money for some other stock. Oh, Varun Beverages stock split news. Right time to accumulate more. Um, Stock split, ideally, like we always say, the moment it's a stock split, there is a great chance that such stocks can rally. But let me just quickly check the fundamentals as well. It's been a long time since I've checked Varun Beverages. uh, long ago when I've checked it, I remember it being a pretty good company. But let me just share my screen one more time. Let's at least see some base level parameters, right? ROE, ROC, pretty good. If I were to see the stock PE, it is higher than the industry PE. If market is on an up move, if it's pumping with energy, such parameters don't really matter. When markets are not in a good mood, these are the first stocks to get beaten down. Okay, so be aware about these basics. Uh, Overall, if you just check the quarterly results, oh ho, kya baat hai? Very nice quarterly numbers. If you see even a QOQ basis, sales has gone up. YOY basis also up. Uh, the operating profit margin though has seen some sort of beating. Maybe I thought so. Material cost is also pretty high up. Inflation could be the contributing factor, major contributing factor. But overall, PBT is also not that bad. This might be because of some. EPS is doing good. Net profit not bad, neither on a QOQ basis nor on a YOY basis. Looks good right now. Operating activity also. Shareholding pattern. Areva. Okay, FIS, just have a look at this. Oh, FIS have increased their stake from 20.5% to 26%. Okay, so that's pretty good jump, 5.5% jump when FIs have been on a selling spree, especially. Uh, all in all, looks good. Also, try and see. Let me just see. Varun Beverages. It's pretty much high up right now, almost at an all-time high. It is looking, it is showing strength. Definitely keep a watch on it. Check out the TA levels also. Could be a good one. Could be a good one. Sure. As I mentioned, fundamentally looks really good. Also check the technicals. And typically, as we have mentioned, like during stock splits, there are chances that after the split, because it becomes affordable, there is chance that it might see some quick movement. So you can definitely watch out for this stock. Technical analysis for ICICI Bank. All right. So let me again present my screen. Again, this stock has been performing really well. Let me just see the retracement from its. Is this one? I think this is the all-time, at least the 52-week high, 956. Okay. Okay. All right. Chalo. So let me just check from its all-time 52-week high. I mean, from here it went down to this level, and oh, 61 का level तो कब का cross किया? This is a level that it may see some sort of resistance. The point that it is at right now, this is the 78% retracement level. All right, 924. I'm repeating, 924 is the 78.6% retracement level. I would want this stock to close above this level for a day or two, and then if that be so, there's a chance that it might move further to its 52-week high. Otherwise, we may see some sort of pause here, some sort of cooling off, and then maybe it can take its further move. Would not want to enter at this point in time. All right. A lot of new members joining today. Kevin, welcome to YouTube memberships. Pranav says HDFC Bank hits 52-week high. Better to book profits or hold considering banking crisis in USA. That's what I've been talking about Pranav, right? If you see overall banking index in USA, it has been going lower and lower and lower. And our bank Nifty, I would actually want to share my screen how the bank Nifty has performed. So our banking space is right now doing so well. No need to fear that because US is not, there are some crisis in the banking space in the US, and that is the reason why there might be some problems in our banking space as well. The bank, have a look at this. This was the all-time high, around 44, 144. Again, just a little bit here and there. That's okay. From this level, how far are we from the all-time high? 1.05%. कुछ भी नहीं है. And Nifty is almost, I remember, 3.5% roughly, or 4% away from its all-time high. This has clearly outperformed, and I really don't see any reason why our banks should fall because something is going wrong in the US banking space, unless and until some news comes up here. Just as an example, I'm quoting, right? The Go First thing that happened, because of which, if some other banks had more exposure towards a company like Go Air, which is facing some problem right now. So I think it was Bank of Baroda and Central Bank of India. They were one of the major lenders. Now, can they take some hit? Can they lower? I mean, can their shares trade lower? Yes, but not the overall banking space as such. So if some news comes up which is not known as on date, then we may see some sort of pain. Otherwise, I think overall banking space is very much solid right now. क्या बात है? नमस्कार रचना जी बोल रहे हैं. नमस्कार हेमंत जी. After a long time, I think you were not there on the last Thursday. I don't remember Namaskar Rachana ji on last Thursday, but good to see you back on our Thursday live streams. All right. New members again, Rub and Nash. New members. Welcome to memberships. Views on IRFC, please. Wow, IRFC has seen a very nice rally, and I remember sometimes it's very bad. I remember selling this off at 31 or 32, and from there it has again kind of almost from 31 it has gone to now 34.2, almost 10% up. So it's always feels bad that whenever you have sold your stocks, of course I did sell it in profit, but always you feel that I wish I would have sold it at an all-time high. But you should not feel that way. You will never ever get an all-time high every single time. Sometimes you may, but not every time. So it's okay. You have to set your own targets, and if they're achieved, you should be happy about it. But right now, I feel that stock can see some sort of resistance. I will share my screen while I'm saying that, so that you get an understanding of why I'm saying this. I put up a weekly chart because last few days it has been on a ride. So I would want to check out the weekly chart. Now you can see here it did see a resistance around 34.55, went up till 37.05, but again came down. From here also it came down again. 1, 2, 3. Did see an intra within the week. It saw an up movement, again came down, and again same thing we are seeing. Intra within the week it has gone up and has come down. So I would really be interested to watch this go up further and further if it gives a closing above 34.75. Okay, or it gives the closing above this level 37, then though I think it can make wonders in that case. But right now whatever I see, RSI is already at 70 levels, and till date there has been only once on the weekly chart that it has crossed the 70 levels. But when it did, almost for 3-4 weeks it was enjoying the rally, and the rally was what? Whoa, almost 40%. And that is what we may see if it crosses like 70 levels. So if it crosses above this, then from 34 to 37 is a rally that I can see pretty much coming up easily. That is still a 10% upside. Another close above this can see it go further higher. But at the same time, I would want everyone to be cautious at this particular level, because from 34 there are chances that it may cool off a little bit as well. So I don't see making a fresh entry at this level, or even if I would want to, maybe in very 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 small quantities, uh, it could be a bit risky, right? Views on IRCTC holding from IPO, should exit now. I'm also holding it since IPO. Since IPO, it has been a great journey in the initial few months slash years. After that, it has become darde dil darde jigar. But again, fundamentally, it's not bad. It's just that the government has been interfering a lot in this stock. They've been changing their policies. They have been saying we'll ask for revenue share, this, that, and that's the reason why when the confidence was high in the stock, the confidence was shattered, and that is the reason why it's not been able to go up higher and higher. But again, more and more Vande Bharat trains coming up, more and more bookings, more and more travel being happening all over the country. I still, I am of course in losses in the stock, but I would not want to book losses. I'm still holding it on, because simple reason, I'm looking at this specific stock from a pretty much medium term to long term perspective, somewhere between 3 to 5 years, and that is the reason why I would not want to book losses in this, right? All right, again, a new member, Subin, joining in. Okay. Sai is asking, Axis Bank above 2050 DEMA, due a short breakout. Axis Bank, okay. Mm, this chart at least doesn't look very solid to me right now, to be honest. I typically follow a 9 days moving average as well. It has closed above it, but last 2 3 days इतना solid नहीं लग रहा है. RSI is also at around 52 levels, so not that great. I would want to stay away. क्या बात है? Sai says, also thank you for the detailed lectures in Technical Analysis 2.0. Thank you for that, Sai. And just in case, again, if you have not enrolled for our Technical Analysis course, I think it's a must for everyone, because that's the way. If you were to do swing trading, or if you were to understand, identify patterns, if you were to filter stocks very quickly, I've also taught you how to filter stocks in very less time. So that can be a very good investment for you all. And like I mentioned just some time ago, CARRYT is the coupon code. Pooja, if you can paste the link of our Technical Analysis 2.0. And for those people who have enrolled for Technical Analysis 1.0 and want to upgrade for Technical Analysis 2.0, don't forget to just drop an email at support@rachanaranade.com. I'm just showing this on screen as well. Yes. That's the mail ID, support@rachanaranade.com. So just in case, if you have already enrolled for our basics FA and TA 1.0 courses, there are a lot of additions in 2.0 as well. So my team will guide you on how you can pay a minimal amount and also get upgraded to the 2.0 courses. Okay. Ranjit ji saying, please give discount on upgradation. Absolutely, there is a discount. No doubt about that. How much and what? Please, my team will take care of it. I don't look into the daily admin stuff, right? So don't forget to just drop either an email to this number, or maybe this number is also give this 9022196678. That's my admin, that's my support team's WhatsApp number. If you ask any queries about how is this stock, how is this performing, she will not understand anything. She's not from my research team, doesn't understand a lot about stock market, but will help you out with the course related stuff, right? So this is also a go-to place. अरे क्या बात है? Komal is saying she has completed basics of stock is yet to be completed. Oh, I read completed. Then after, I would like to enroll for technical analysis. Please give discount. Arre, Komal, don't worry. If you are an existing student, then as I've mentioned, either you can drop an email, or maybe you can just just ping on this WhatsApp number. Just give a WhatsApp message. I'm not sure whether she'll be able to handle everyone's call, so a WhatsApp message is the best way to communicate, right? Janet is also saying Jan, Feb, March stock of the month are on fire. Thank you for your amazing analysis. Thanks a lot, Janet. Means a lot. Of course, like I always say, it's not that every single time my analysis is going to be bang on target, but I try my level best to give the best possible analysis, right? वैशाली कुठे आहात तुम्ही? आहेत ना मराठीत? All not all our courses are there in Marathi, but mastering money management, that is available in Marathi. Basics of stock market is also available in Marathi. Pooja, please share the regional languages ka link in the description in the chat section. I think Marathi. Acha, by the way, that reminds me. Anyone who can speak Tamil or Telugu. Anyone who can speak Tamil or Telugu. And if you would want to help me out, I'll tell you what help do I need from you. We have dubbed the Mastering Money Management course in Tamil and in Telugu. Kannada is done. I just want someone who can help me to listen to it, view it, and give me a review whether whatever that person has dubbed, is it correct or wrong? Because I will not understand whether whatever she has dubbed is correct or not. Correct? So for those who are willing to help, we'll give that course complimentary to you as a small thank you from my side. But in return, you'll have to tell me whether that person has given the correct translation or not. Okay? So, kya baat hai? Sai Prasanna says, I can speak Tamil. Prasanna also says that Varun and Rajesh can speak Telugu. Telugu, kya baat hai? Naveen is also saying Tamil. Kya baat hai? For those who would be Subhadra is also saying yes, I can do Tamil. Thank you. I'm so glad that you are at least willing. You're at least telling me that yes, you can do that. For those who are willing to help me out, that is what I need the help. Why? Because I don't understand Tamil, Telugu. And as I mentioned, Parag is saying I can review Marathi videos. Parag, लाडात येऊ नकोस. मला नाही का मराठी येणार. मी नाही का रिव्ह्यू करणार. But thanks for the help though. I have gotten it dubbed from proper dubbing artists. Someone from their team has said that it is correct, but I feel that someone amongst us re-reviews it again, then I feel that acha lagega that okay, one of my extended team members and family members has also reviewed, then there'll be no chance of anything going wrong. So if you really would want to help me, it's barely a 5.5 hours course. We'll be giving the course access to you. You just need to check whether the translation is correct or not. If you're willing to do that, please drop an email at support@rachanaranade.com. Same email ID that I gave you right now. That's what is there on the screen, support@rachanaranade.com. I would love if you help me out with checking Tamil and Telugu. Would really appreciate a lot. Sai says can do it over the weekend. So sweet of you, Sai. Thanks a lot for that. Please, as I mentioned, please drop an email here and that'll be great help, because I don't want any wrong message being communicated to the viewers who are wanting to learn, and if something has gone wrong. So like I just heard one of my friend who is working in a big MNC, she would not have that much time to review the course. She said I can just glance through it, and she said the first sentence was only wrong in Telugu. So I had said that you might have learned this. The sentence was, I feel very bad that financial literacy was not a topic in our school and college. And the dubbing artist had said, I feel good that financial literacy was not taught in school and college. I said, what? Okay, so I need exact interpretation that whether this is right or wrong. So thanks a lot once again. Anyone who's willing to help, support@rachanaranade.com, and I'd be really happy if you help me out, right? I'm also getting Marwadi, Gujarati, kya baat hai Jinit? Punjabi, fantastic, okay. But I personally feel those one big way is I have not dubbed these in Hindi as of now. So I think Hindi is something which I should do on priority basis. I should only be the dubbing artist for Hindi. But yes, that's yet to be done. Once I do that, then I don't think Gujarati and Marwadi I'm not sure if I intend to do that. Jinit, I'll contact you. Don't worry. Thanks for that though. कोण आहे प्रो इन्व्हेस्टर फ्री सुपर चॅट्स नेव्हर कॅच युअर अटेन्शन असं नाहीये मनीष दॅट्स नॉट द केस वेर इज has our stream ended? No. Wait. Prasanna is also saying my super chat missed. Wait, have I ended it? No. Just I don't know from where we just shifted our focus, and then I went to my regional language courses. I just deviated. Where was I? Axis ka it was done. This was the last super chat that I answered. Then Vivek, technically Nalco looks like it is set for a rally. Fundamentally, I don't see a trigger though. Also views on Kaplan Labs. आभारी आहोत. धन्यवाद. क्या बात है. Nalco set for a rally. For that, let me just pull. Aluminium company. Okay. 50 days. 200 DEMA. Okay. This is the daily chart. Here you go. It has corrected so much. Oh, I have not shared my screen, I guess. All right. Okay. Where was I? It has corrected so much. I've not tracked this stock since a long time. From here, or it's not even at a 20. It has just barely crossed the 23% retracement. Maybe it can move up to this level of the next retracement, which is around 38.2%. But I think here I can see some sort of resistance also coming up. I would want to stay away from this. Just check if it closes above 85, then it would be set for the 92 levels, but not so keen on this right now. Kaplan Lab is also okay-ish. Would not again want to go deeper into it. Manish, what have you asked? I can't see your chat. Manish, if you can paste the chat one more time. ठीक है. Views on Azure, your favorite stock once upon a time. I know it has been my favorite. Still, I'm not very bearish or anything on that. It's just that it needs some good quarters back to back. It should perform well in the medium to long term. Can I pyramid in HDFC Bank now, ma'am? It looks very promising. In fact, HDFC Bank also came up with their results, if I'm not mistaken. Just give me 1 second. Today only the results were going to come, if I'm not mistaken. 1 second. Oh yes, HDFC Bank has posted 19.8% growth year on year in net profit, and it has also declared a dividend of 44 rupees per share. All right, so yes, posted good numbers. Pyramiding in HDFC Bank, why not? All-time favorite. Sarthak, thanks for the super chat. No questions asked. Welcome, Vaishali, to our memberships. Mayuresh, thanks a lot, but no questions asked. Varun, did I answer your super chat? I can't see it right now. Can't see it. Okay. Shantanu says views on Voltas. Okay. Voltas. Chart is not at all looking promising. I would want to stay away from it. Welcome Dave to memberships. Subhadra, welcome to memberships. Please suggest an index fund and good time to buy. Good time to buy an index fund is any time to start an SIP, Ikansh. And ICICI Blue Chip Index Fund is one of the good funds. Just check whether the expense ratio is low, and whatever your deviation from the overall index, that should be minimal, right? I have a video on top 3 index funds. Pooja, just try and find it and paste the link of that video in the chat box. Top 3 index fund was the name of the video. Just have a look at it. Fennel, welcome to memberships. And Fennel, thank you for the super chat. Oh, it's a super sticker, I think. Thank you for that. Sajita, thank you for the super chat, but no questions asked. Jagrut, welcome to memberships. And this is the last super chat. Then I'll take some random chats and then we stop. It's 10:30. What are your views on Jammu Kashmir Bank and camps at current levels? Would want to wait for both? None, Mayuresh, right now. Okay. Views on Polyplex. Wait. I was waiting. No one is asking for Polyplex. Okay, 1 minute. Let me share my screen. Before 1 minute, present, share screen. Okay, I'll just first I'll clear all the drawings. Okay, now here you can see this line is the 9 days moving average that has just crossed the 50 days moving average. That shows some strength in the short term. It has recovered. It has fallen quite a bit. I know, I understand that, but at least in the last 1 month, I'm talking only last 1 month. This is March end, and this is where we are. It has rallied 28.7%. Okay, so that's a fair enough rally. I totally understand that it has seen a huge correction from its all-time high levels, and I've told the reason as well. It's mainly because of one point, which is inflation. We have not yet put the third chunk. If you remember, for those who have watched my fundamental analysis of Polyplex, I had told that the third chunk, I still don't feel convinced, because I see that there has been a downtrend continuously in this stock, and I would want some sort of conviction before I put my third chunk. Okay, so again, I'll tell you which can be the crucial level. Okay, one important level that we can look out for is 1520. But wait, again, always see whether the trend is changing. See, all these 23 and this retracement, retracement is okay, but very important is whether the trend has changed or not. So for that, have a look at this. If I check from here, okay, sorry, high, low. Okay, I hope you're following my mouse. I'll just delete this so that it becomes easier for you to follow what I'm trying to tell you. See this, have a look at it. Everyone, please watch this carefully. High, low, high, lower. So lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Again a lower high, a big lower low. Okay. Now from here also there is a possibility that it can go down further. God forbid, but possibility. So when will the trend change? This was the previous high and then it saw a lower low. So I feel, plus this is like a big breakout candle as well, but this failed miserably. So I would want this stock to close above this level, which has seen some sort of support. It took a retest here and has failed from that level only. This is, I feel, the trend changing level. And now let's put a Fibonacci retracement. I hope you have understood why I'm waiting to put my third chunk. I'm okay buying stocks at higher prices, but I just want to ensure that I'm not catching a falling knife. Okay. Now, if you see here, this would be somewhere between the 23.6 and 38.2 retracement level. On a safer side, maybe yes, 38.2 retracement could also be one of the levels. But I think a small I mean, the last one third or maybe third ka bhi, if you want to split it to half and half, this would be the level I would want to wait for 1676, and then I would want to even look at it. Okay, and it should sustain above it. Then I will think about investing my last portion in this. So that is how you have to watch out for trends, and then invest accordingly. Okay, welcome to memberships. Any quick questions? Uh, okay, good time to buy Deepak fertilizers at this level. Okay, let me just check. Deepak fertilizers. Let me share my screen. See, this is from where we have seen the retracement till this level. I would want to wait. I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. So yes, I think Palak, your question is answered. Any other quick 2 or 3 questions, after which I stop? Receiving WhatsApp messages very helpful. Thank you, Ashwin, for that. And Ashwin is referring to maybe the WhatsApp community that we discussed. Pooja, I hope you have put up the link in the chats again. If you want, you can just repaste it. Manish is saying, can you relook at your small case CRR somewhat 2079 and suggest if it needs a rebalancing? It is down 8% since Diwali. There have been 1 or 2 stocks which are not performing that well, but I have always said that whenever I'm talking about any small case or any basket of stocks, it's not so since Diwali. It's like 1 year roughly. Not if it's about the recent one, it's barely a year. That's what can happen in the stock market in the short term, right? You always have to have a 3 to 5 years overview, and then only you can expect something in the stock market. Bajaj Finance took off, crossed 200 DEMA. Do you think the stock is well placed for a short term up move? Let me check. Bajaj Finance. Let me share my screen. First, let us check the retracement. Let's check from here actually. So, latest up move trend. Above the 38.2 retracement as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should be again one important level that it has to cross. I would want it to close above this. This could be a trend changer for it. Okay, I'll just close this. It has seen some sort of gap. Okay, this is also a gap that it had seen in the past. Plus this one, 1, 2. It's also, it would act like a double bottom here. 1, 2. So if it closes above this, then it could be set for a target of approximately 7,500-ish levels. If it closes above 6,500 plus, stays there for 1 or 2 trading sessions at least, then I can say it can be set up for a good move. 200 DEMA has been crossed, agreed, but would want this confirmation as well. Tata Steel, hold or not? It's a long term game. But Tata Steel, as I think it was our pro investor members, and I had told that I have at least sold it from my portfolio. First, I told it on the community tab. I told why I'm quitting, and that is when I quit this stock. See, all these stocks are good from long term. It's not bad, but metal stocks typically move in cycles. So it's better if you get in and come out when the cycle is there. Otherwise, you have to wait for a long time. Okay. Chalo, last question. Ma'am had asked for when can we hear more about financial literacy and financial independence for Indian public. Uh, Again, depends from whom. I mean, at least we as finance influencers, we are trying our level best uh, so that this is heard in public. Uh, I feel that even our government may take this seriously because uh, in the new education policy, it is said that there is something about financial awareness, financial literacy. Uh, to be honest, I have not checked it in detail, but it's good that at least they are wanting to include something in the syllabus and in the new education policy. So hopefully, we get to we get something for the generation which is studying in the school right now and which would become high schoolers soon. They get to learn something about financial awareness, right? All right. Kya baat hai? One last point. Rajesh says, I just dropped an email to support team on reviewing Telugu dubbed reviews. Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh, for that. I think that's it from my side. Wow, it was a fun session. Went on long, almost 1 hour 15 minutes. From the next Thursday live stream, please don't forget to at least tell one or two of your friends to join. It is at least stay there for the first 20-25 minutes, wherein I do talk about specifically technical analysis, economy analysis. That's what will help everyone, right? So tell your friends to join us as well. One last point, de-dollarization. Kiran, I have already done a video on de-dollarization. Please check it out. uh, Pooja, if you can just paste the link of this specific this specific video, sorry, de-dollarization one. And if that be so, otherwise, Kiran, you can just type it out and you'll definitely find it on our channel. Old age, sell in May and go away. Your view, yeah, that is what is said. But right now, what I see, our markets are poised for exception. Will be there for every single saying, is what I believe. So let's see how it works out, right? Gold at an all-time high. It has not been. It has been on a roll. Any views on Hariom pipes? Arey bapre. What is this? Hariom pipes. Last question, chalo. Last question. Hari Om. Huh? This stock has been, since listing, it has been on an uptrend. I've never ever checked this stock, to be honest. It has already sold up so much. Percentage wise, my God, this percentage wise, though, you can say almost 200%, more than that. Kya baat hai? But I've never tracked this stock, so would not want to comment on that right now. Okay, we'll first analyze and then maybe discuss. Okay. Cholo, Kavita, welcome to memberships as well. Thank you for watching today's live stream. Manish will take this one before we quit. Let's have a quiz session again. We'll plan out for that. If you love it, we will definitely take it. Why not? Yes. So I hope you enjoyed today's Thursday live stream. Till then, I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.